Chee-wee-wee! There he is. Raul, nice to find. Is this our first time meeting in person?
Yeah, first time.
Holy crap! Please have a seat. Yo, can I say something about you?
Yeah.
Aura.
Yeah?
You have aura.
Crazy aura.
Yo, man, no, I'm being serious.
Yeah,
come in. Talk to. Yo, I feel something. Superstar aura. Wait, you don't believe me?
No, I believe it. I believe it. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yes. Wow, it's great to meet you in person.
Nah,
great to have you.
you.
Thank you for coming. You were just at like a social media thing, right? A summit?
Yeah, I was at social media. Like they were explaining like fighters how to use social media. And shit.
You don't need help with that. You're
Nah,
killing it, man.
I think I understand it pretty good.
Yeah, you're doing great. I love the skits. I love the videos.
Yeah.
Poliana Viana's in a lot of your videos. What's going on there? Are you guys like teammates or what?
No, actually we've only trained once together once.
I've seen her in a bunch of your videos.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was the first video we did.
There was one where she was like asking you something and then you showed her how to like sweep up. You know that one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the weights. Yeah. A lot of women got mad about that.
Why'd they get mad? Because you were implying that she needs to clean?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, she knew what she was doing, right?
Yeah, no, Poliana knew, yeah. I mean, we both, came up with the idea.
How does that work? You pitch her the idea or what?
Yeah, she either tells me the idea or I tell her, and like we just put in a little bit of like our own thoughts.
So you're just pals because you don't train together. You're not on the same team.
Yeah, we're not on the same team, so we're just like homies, you know.
I love it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You don't need any help. You're coming up with this fun shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're really coming into your own as far as your personality. I saw you at the Anthony Pettis event.
Yeah.
Holding court.
Yeah, I feel like being able to do like a lot of different content, you know, because I feel like a lot of fighters just do fighting content, training videos, but I'm over here like going to college. I'm over here fucking just doing whatever. The most random shit, yeah.
Now, what do you say going to college? What do you mean?
Yeah,
You're in college now?
No, but I go to college here and there to take like a few classes, you know.
About what? What kind of classes?
Just whatever. Like last time I was taking business, and then I was taking
oh, I like it.
I was taking, what was the other one? Art.
Which?
I was taking art.
Really?
Yeah.
And now are you going, like, what's the motivation here? Why are you doing this?
Just to have something to fall back on, you know, like a second career, even though, you know,
this career is going pretty well.
It's going pretty well, you know, but like you never know, like a car crash or something, you
let's
know?
not put that out there.
Yeah, but I mean, you never know, so yeah.
Did you graduate high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I saw you also posted another video where you were like, you dropped out.
Oh yeah. So like some videos I just to hop on the trend, you know.
So you didn't actually drop out.
No.
You made it through. You graduated, but you didn't go to college.
Yeah, no.
It was really during like the pandemic, right, where you decided like you got to go all in here.
Yeah. It was after I fought Mondo, because I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm gonna be fighting these grown men, because I would look at my opponents now and they would have babies, family and shit. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna fight these grown men that are fully into the sport. So I'm like, while they're out there training, I'm over here fucking just sitting in the classroom, you know, just having fun. So I'm like, to make sure that I don't lose the fight, I was like, I gotta go full in too. So I was like, it's time.
How do you handle it now? Because like you're very popular, very recognizable. People are coming at you, wanting to be friends with you. How do you deal with all that success, all that fame?
I mean, I just keep my close friends, my family, main thing, my family, you know, they keep me grounded for sure. Because when I got into the UFC, with the fame that hit right away, it was a little bit hard to like stay humble, you know, for a second. But just my family, you know, reminded me that I'm still the same person and this and that. So
did anyone check you? Did anyone say like, yo man, you're feeling yourself a little too much?
No, just my family reminded me like, hey, make sure you're not all that yet, you know, you're not champ, you barely got to the UFC, relax. So, you know, like hearing that honesty just keeps me like, you know, with my feet on the ground for sure.
We spoke right before you fought in Mexico, but now that you had the experience, what was it like?
The whole experience was nice for sure. Just the altitude did get to me, you know.
It did.
It did, bro. After
you underestimated it.
Yeah.
You didn't think it would affect you like that.
Not that much. No, I thought like with 4 weeks I would be okay, but
when did it hit you? How early in the fight?
Exactly, you know, in the first round I came out, and then when I picked him up and I threw him on the ground, I was already feeling like tired.
Wow.
I was feeling slow.
You never felt that before.
No, no, and then my mouth got like so dry, you know. Like when I went to the corner, I didn't care about the advice. I just wanted water, you know.
Wow, wow, wow.
So, but yeah, like that helped me to stay composed. You know, I was like, okay, just stay relaxed and yeah, just get through the fight.
The experience of fighting in Mexico in front of your people, what was that like?
Oh, it was a different thing too. Like when I started the fight, the crowd is just so different. You know, I feel like they're speaking to me right in there. Like I can't have you speak to me and not look at you. You know, so they were speaking so much that it made me look to the crowd, and I was over here looking at the crowd, like, because it's the biggest arena I fought in so far and the fullest. You know, because I was all the way like at the end of the card. So I was over here looking at the crowd for a second with my eyes only, and then Vince threw a jab. He missed, but it brought me back. You know, I was like, oh,
Wow,
shit.
so you were getting distracted.
I was getting distracted.
Wow.
Yeah.
So maybe you'd prefer to fight at the Apex. Less distractions.
It's for sure less distractions, you know, but I like
like
fighting
the crowd,
in the crowd,
right?
yeah. Yeah, and then yeah,
A lot of people got sick. Did you get sick?
I did.
You did get sick.
Again.
Wow.
So I pulled out with Ricky Tercios when I got sick.
Yes, that was like the
And
day
then-
of, right?
Yeah.
And what happened
And
this
then-
time?
This time it was the weekend before, so it was
Oh.
good. I had time. I had the whole fight week to recover, but I don't know. I ate something and then I was just throwing up, you know.
Damn. Do you think it has anything to do with your immune system, like with you cutting weight?
I feel like something with the food, you know. I don't
Okay.
know, because a lot of people that go out there and eat the food, like it just
Yeah.
yeah. You gotta get like used to it. I think I don't know.
So when Joe Pfeiffer was talking about Mexico, you kind of had a similar experience.
Yeah, but I think he exaggerated a little
Yeah.
too much, you know.
Do you feel like you crossed the line?
Yeah. I mean, from what I saw, I don't know if it's true because sometimes social media lies. But
Yeah, yeah.
if he talks shit about Mexico, I think you know
Yeah.
that's something else for sure.
I saw on your social media you said Fight News is coming.
Yeah,
You have something.
something in the air. I'm not gonna say the opponent.
I know.
But
You like it?
I like it. I
Yeah?
like it.
It's a step up?
It's a step up for sure. It's top 10.
For real?
Yeah, but hopefully he accepts. You know.
Oh, you don't know yet?
No, I don't know. Like I'm
Okay.
saying, it's still on the offer. You know, so hopefully he accepts, and we get it going. You know.
Noche UFC.
Yeah, September. We're trying to
That
get it
makes
for
sense,
September.
right?
Yeah.
San Antonio?
Yeah.
Man, top 10, huh?
Yeah.
Who's the top 10 in the bantamweight division? I'm not going to try to guess. I'm not going to try to guess. I just want to see. We might even have it up there. Maybe we have it. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm looking at it. I'm going to make a guess. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay?
All right.
Do we have it, guys? Maybe he can look too. So well, I want to use it as a guide. I'm going to say where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. I'm going to say, wow, imagine you versus Henry. Be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Mario's on this big streak. I'm going to say it's Marlon, Rob, or Henry.
Yeah, could be one of those.
Wow, look at that. I love it. Yo, that's a big jump for you.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. And health-wise, you're all good?
Yeah, health-wise, actually, well, I'm recovering from my knee right now, but it's feeling better.
What happened to the knee?
I was sparring the weekend before. When did Ricky Simon fight?
Oh, he fought like
He fought Smotherman.
a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I was gonna offer to step in for that one, but my knee, I got injured the week of because
Okay.
I was sparring with somebody else. He went for a takedown, and just my knee, you know, something with my knee.
Buckled?
Yeah, like he twisted because he went for like a low single.
Okay.
So I thought he wasn't gonna get a takedown, but he did like a weird move, so he twisted like my knee, you know. So it just popped, but it's not too bad, you know.
Where is your home gym now? Or do you have a home
Um,
gym?
I'm all over the place. Like in Vegas, I go to a Muay Thai gym. I go to 10 Planet. I go to Extreme for the bodies to spar. I used to go to Syndicate, but not anymore.
Okay.
And then right now I'm trying to go to the lab. I've been in the lab for a couple weeks.
In Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot of guys that can help me get ready, you know, like
Yeah.
McGee, Mario, Tyler.
The lab is legendary.
Yeah, so...
Benson's there?
Yeah, he's there.
John Crouch?
Yeah.
Legends.
So, like, being around them, it's helped a lot. Like, I've been, like, back and forth, but I've been, like, 2 weeks. This past 2 weeks,
Okay.
I've been over there.
Going to Arizona. So
Yeah.
you go back and then you come back.
Yeah, so I go there and I come back on the weekend and then I go for the week. And
You've been in the news this week because people have been comparing you standing next to Ilya and you standing next to Charles.
Yeah.
Yes, you've been like sort of like the litmus, and you're 135. And
I'm a fucking weight bully.
I know. What the, how much you walk around that? Like, 'cause you're not cutting weight. Or-
Okay, so watch, when I started in the UFC, 137, but now I can get all the way to 165.
165. So what do you think you are right now?
Right now, 160. Because
Okay.
I'm watching what I eat.
So you're kind of like where they're at right now as they're cutting to 55.
Yeah, correct.
Were you surprised by Ilia?
No, because, you know, like, when I see him, like, not trying to be gay, but, you know, like, when I give him, like, like a hug, you know, like, out of respect, I could feel, like, his body's, like, so, like, he's got, like,
Cut?
a lot of muscle mass,
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
so I can see why he's a 55er, you
Okay,
know?
what about Charles? Did he seem much bigger?
Yeah, tall-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Tall-wise, yeah. I mean, physically-wise, yeah, he might be bigger for sure.
When this is at the PI when you saw them, right?
Yeah, I saw both of them at the PI.
Is it like, do you get starstruck by any of these guys? Because you're 20 years old. You're next to legends here.
I like Ilia Topuria, you know, but I wouldn't say I got starstruck, but like I respect a lot of fighters, you know, so like it's dope to be able to, like, at such a young age, to be where they're at, you know, like, oh, like, we're training at the PI, you know, we're
Your
like,
your colleagues.
yeah, so like the first time I got into the UFC and like I had to do like all these activities and I end up in like ceremonial weigh-ins in the back with
Yeah.
like all these fighters in the main event and like I'm so close to them. I'm like that shit was crazy, you know?
Yeah. Do you get like anxious? Do you get nervous? Like, holy crap.
No, I just like I'll be looking at the main event sometimes when it's a big main event, and I just want to, like, I pay attention like how it is, you know, and kind of taking notes in a way, because I know I'm gonna get there, you know.
Yeah. Envisioning
Learning.
yourself.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I saw you also took a picture with Nick Diaz.
Oh yeah,
Where did you see him?
PI.
He was at the PI?
Yeah, not recently, but that's
like-
old. That's when I got into my UFC debut.
Oh, so that was an old picture.
Yeah.
Okay, because like we've been wondering how he's doing, where he's at. So
Yeah.
I thought you just ran into him.
No, not recently, but
You posted it recently.
yeah, I barely posted it. It's just
Okay.
back then I used to
You were
like.
engagement farming, as they say.
Yeah.
So tell me. So you saw him at the PI?
So
and
I
you-
saw him at the PI, but at first he was just like staring at me, you know. But
Come on.
yeah, but it was because then I found out it was because I heard, because I used to be in a team affiliated with his team, so I know a lot of people. We know a lot of people in
Okay.
common. So then I found out that I think he saw himself in me in a way, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you talk to
So,
him?
Not really. I just, you know, because I get like, I don't know. I
You-
get like shy and stuff because
So you
I'm
were
like
a little starstruck.
a little bit, yeah. So
I mean,
like
he's another level.
that's why I'm like just respect and stuff and so I didn't talk to him, but yeah, that's what I.
Was that your first time meeting him?
found out. Yeah, first time.
Have you ever met Nate?
Yeah, when I was 12.
When you were 12?
Yeah.
Where were you?
At the gym. He came to the gym.
The gym you were trained?
Yeah.
Where was this? In California?
Yeah.
Okay.
California.
What was the gym? Was it a Gracie gym?
Yeah, Gracie, Dave Terrell.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Oh, wait. Was this in like Stockton? Or Lodi?
Santa Rosa.
Okay.
It's like 2 hours away.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Nate came for what? Just to
To
train?
roll. Yeah.
Wow. And you're 12.
Yeah.
And did you go up to him?
No, because I control my, that was, okay, so since I was 12, I was still being around, used to seeing those type of fighters. So I remember like inside, I wanted to run up and be like, Nate, you know, like, what the fuck are you doing here? And, but I controlled myself and I was like, nah, let's let him train. Because I was with my brothers. And then we saw him roll and I wanted to roll, but I didn't realize at the moment I was too little, you know?
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Do you remember watching him and being
I
like...
was watching him. He He was better than because I never really watched his grappling, you know.
Yeah.
So he was better than what I thought for
So
sure.
you know it's crazy. So that you're 12. That was 8 years ago only.
Yeah,
So that was 2017. This is like post Connor.
correct. Yeah, yeah,
That's crazy. That's crazy that you were. Did you watch the Connor fights?
yeah. I always watch the
So you,
Conor fights.
no, like Connor versus Nate.
Oh yeah, those ones.
So
Yeah,
you were like 11 years old for those fights.
yeah.
Crazy. And who were you rooting for?
I was rooting for Nate Diaz actually. Yeah,
Because he's from your area.
yeah,
You
yeah.
train at the gym. Was he your favorite fighter? Or were the Diaz's your favorite fighter because of where you lived?
During that era, I think I liked watching McGregor, but I don't know who was my favorite fighter. Probably Robbie Lawler, because he
Oh,
was around that time.
That's
I think.
right. You have the cake photo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Around that time, it was still Robbie Lawler, my favorite
Yes.
fighter.
The Rory McDonald fight.
Yeah.
Freaking love that. Were your friends into it too?
No, a little bit, but it was more like my family.
Your
It
dad,
was like
your
a
brothers,
family
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And you know Robbie Lawler's getting inducted tonight into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I saw that.
You gonna go?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it. That's your guy.
Yeah.
Have you ever met him?
I met him. Yeah, one time I went to Killcliff, so he was there, and I got to meet him.
Okay. Did you tell him that you had a cake with his picture
yeah,
on it?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he know who you were? Like, had he seen that photo?
Yeah, he seen that photo because
Uh,
we were supposed to share a card when I made my UFC debut.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, do you like bouncing around at different gyms?
No, only like off camp. But there's only specific gyms, you know. But it's just when I travel, for example, in Miami, and I want to still train, then I hit up gyms like, hey, is it cool if I come by, you know?
Okay.
But there's a couple of gyms like that I go to when I'm traveling.
Do you have a set, group of coaches
Yeah,
that you'll always rely on?
yeah. Like for jiu-jitsu, Cobrinha for sure.
Okay.
Cobrinha Charles, he's one of the best in the world. I go to Apostle to box.
Okay. I've seen you do some stuff with Vargas.
Yeah, yeah,
Fernando's son.
yeah. Emiliano.
Yeah,
And
Emiliano.
Amado, yeah.
So you're doing he's like boxing and you're doing
Like MMA.
MMA.
Yeah.
Is that
we were-
legit or is that just for?
We were. I mean, it wasn't a skit, but it was like we were just like we weren't throwing hard. You know, it was
Okay,
just
yeah.
like a feel.
But you're throwing kicks and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But I was just throwing them in the air. But obviously, it's a whole different ballgame for them to come to MMA and
Sure.
us to go to boxing for sure.
Do you like boxing?
I love it.
When you were growing up, were you watching? Like, was your family into it as well?
Yeah, we would watch it as well. I did like one boxing fight too when I was little. So yeah,
How old were you?
I was 8.
You did a boxing fight when you were 8.
Yeah,
Your first ever fight. How old were you?
8.
8. Was it that one?
No, I did MMA and then I went to go do
Jeez.
boxing. Yeah,
And what were the rules for an 8-year-old for the MMA fight?
Everything was legal except no punches to the face.
No
And
pu-
then
oh, interesting.
a boxing fight was a regular boxing fight but with headgear.
When you did the MMA fight, you didn't wear headgear,
No,
but you couldn't punch to the face. You could punch to the body.
yeah,
You could
everything.
kick.
Yeah,
You can knee to the body.
yeah.
Why no punch to the face in MMA, but punches are allowed in the boxing?
I don't know. That was weird to me, but I really didn't get it why they wouldn't let us punch to the face.
Okay. And did you win?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. That time I won by submission. So as a kid I went 24 wins and 2 losses.
Wow. Amateur. Or you mean
As a kid,
As
under
a kid.
18. Amateur, and then I went amateur. Amateur was like it's already like actually MMA
Yeah.
with headshots and shit. I went 2-0,
Okay.
and then I went pro.
The 2 losses as a kid, how did you handle them?
The first one hurt a little bit because I started with like striking and jiu-jitsu. You know, jiu-jitsu was for me. If I got taken down, I knew what to do. But so I faced the wrestler and I was trying to strike because I would strike like for every fight because my dad would tell us that going to the ground was for pussies. You know.
What?
So he was like, the only reason why I'm teaching you guys jiu-jitsu is because if you guys get taken down, you guys know what to do. So then I was striking, and I remember like he would just shoot and take me down, and he couldn't submit me because I knew jiu-jitsu, but he was holding me down, you know.
Ah.
So after that fight, just because of the fact that it wasn't because of cardio, it wasn't because of nothing, it was because I didn't know what to do. like it frustrated me. So I started going into YouTube and I started watching Seguro. I started watching Khabib, and I would watch like a takedown, repeat it like 10 times on the video, and then when I would go to the gym, I would try it, and if it wouldn't work, I would go back to the video, see what I forgot, and that's just how I started. So pretty much the wrestling I started getting better like by myself until I got a natural coach to help me out.
So if you shot, your dad would get mad at you.
Yeah.
He would say like, "This is like a
Yeah,
this
he
is
would
weak."
say keep it on the feet. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's a part of the game.
Yeah, I know, but that was the old way until we also like we all learned together, you know, like this is MMA, like we gotta mix it up, you know. So like GSP was an example for us.
Right, of course. So where are your brothers at now? There's the two of you, and then there's two other brothers, right?
And one sister, yeah.
One of the brothers is having a hard time getting fights.
Yeah. That's Jesse. He's 6-1.
6-1.
But he should be fighting in July.
Contenders?
No, he's gonna be fighting Fury the same where Poirier's gonna fight. Dustin Poirier.
Okay.
Yeah, the day before, and I think if he wins that, for sure contenders, or if not, he'll fight like one more, and then he'll go straight into the UFC.
And the other one?
The other one's like 3 fights away.
Okay.
He's coming up.
That's
and then
is that Kevin?
Kevin, yeah.
Kevin, and then your sister.
Yeah, she's well for women's it's not as hard as guys, so she's got like five more fights.
Okay. So they're not in a huge rush.
No.
But it felt like you were in a rush.
Yeah, it was because one thing was I wanted to make my own money, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to have money. I wanted to help out my parents, and I wanted to become the youngest UFC champ. So that's why I'm in a rush. If I didn't have those goals, I would be taking my time for sure.
Did you get your mom a house?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm working on it.
Is
yeah.
that the plan?
That's the plan.
You're close?
Close, yeah.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think one more win, and for sure.
You're good to go.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
And you're turning, I think, 21 in October.
Yeah.
So you still have like 2.5 years, right, to get to 23? John Jones's record.
Yeah. I still got time, especially like if this.
Do you know what it is? Like how many like days away you are? Do you look at it from that
I look at it at years,
Okay.
not at days just yet. If I got closer to where I'm not champion, I'm close to 23, then I'll start looking at days. But right now, I feel like I'm in a good path to break it. You know, like
You think it's attainable?
by 22, like if I stay
crazy that you're just
if I
20.
stay on it, you know, I can for sure.
Yeah. That would be like that's like your top goal right now.
Yeah, right now that's my main focus.
When you had the loss a couple of years ago, did you feel like, oh no chance, I've just derailed the whole thing, or did you think, oh, there's enough time where I could bounce back and build myself back up? Like how badly did you take it?
For sure, it was a step back, and I did think about it. I was like, fuck, you know, I was like, did it mess me up? But I was like, no, unless I was like, I just gotta grow from it and I can come back, because I was like, I'm still 18, still a while for me to turn 19. I was like, I just gotta be more active, and I gotta like restart, you know.
Mhm.
So I was like, it did fucking push me back a little bit, but in a good way, it made me a lot better, you know. So like right now, I'm fighting these guys, and I'm more experienced because of that loss.
When you watched like Merab and Sean a couple weeks ago, how far away do you think you are from that?
I don't think I'm too far away, especially if this fight that I told you about
Yeah.
goes through, and I'm able to go out there and beat the guy. That's like 2 more fights inside the top 15, and I feel like that would earn me a title shot, you know?
So realistically, like 3 fights away.
Yeah. I'm looking at it 4 fights just in case,
Okay,
but for
that's
sure
not
I
too
would love
bad.
3, you know?
But now everyone is must win because a loss takes you back.
Yeah.
Couple.
Of course, all of them is a must win. So I'm excited, and like I said, right now I'm down to fight anybody, because if I get beat, then that means I'm not champion material just
Sure.
yet, you know?
Did you watch Merab and Sean?
I did.
Were you surprised that he finished him?
Yeah, because Merab usually doesn't go for submissions, so I was impressed by his performance, like adding submissions, you know, because his game is usually to take you down, you get up, he takes you down, you get up.
Right.
But this time he added more like control, more patience, and he looked like a better Merab for sure.
Do you think Corey can beat him?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. I feel like I don't know who can beat him right now. I feel like Umar can give him the toughest fight, but
We just saw it.
yeah. But other than that, I don't know.
So no one at the top right now, other than Raul.
I honestly, if I was to fight for the title, I think I would prefer somebody else to be champ. You know,
Why is that?
because Merab's always like been a good guy to me and my family.
Okay.
Like for example, I was 16 training already with like Merab
Wow.
and getting rounds in with Merab and uh, I mean I always knew to myself that I was gonna get there and stuff, but like just him saying it was like also dope. Like telling us like, hey, you guys are gonna get to the UFC, and always giving us advice after practice like, take your time, be patient. You guys are gonna get there. Um, he would even say stuff like, "You guys are gonna be better than me," and like all this stuff. So that's why I wouldn't like to fight somebody
Okay.
that's
So
been
it's not
cool
because
with
of
me.
the style matchup. It's
No,
because
no,
you
no,
have
it's not
respect.
because, yeah.
He's such a good guy, right?
Style matchup, which I wouldn't like for it to happen, but style matchup, I feel like it would be entertaining for the crowd because I've grappled them. I've done so many rounds with them, and just the scrambles that we do in the sessions, um, for sure are like pretty nice because my grappling can match his grappling, so we're like both like going back and forth, and then yeah,
Do you
it's just
still train
nice.
with him? Do you ever see him now or no?
Still, yeah. I mean, if I hit him up, actually, I train with him for the Sean O'Malley. I don't think he'll get mad if I say this right now because it already passed.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I trained with him last for accident, that's why like I also look at Merab and I'm like, I get motivated because of him because he's pushing through all the adversity and he hasn't even said this, but he we were grappling and I went for a takedown like a double blast, and I made him hit his head on the wall,
Oh no.
and he got like I'm pretty sure he got a concussion
Wow.
because he didn't train for like the rest of the week, and that was like Wednesday, I believe. And I felt bad, because I was like, fuck. I was like, what if he pulls out from his fight from Sean just because of me? So I'm like, fuck. But thankfully he recovered and then he went out there and did like a crazy performance. So I truly like respect that, and he kept that like by him to himself.
Yeah.
He didn't put it out there for an excuse or nothing. So I respect that.
Wow. That's a crappy feeling, right? Because
Yeah,
total
yeah.
mistake.
Obviously, you don't want to injure nobody, because you're training partners, so you don't want to, you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah. Was he
Yeah.
cool about it? I could imagine that he would.
Yeah,
not.
he was cool because I'm pretty sure he knew like it wasn't like intentional.
Sure.
Because we were going pretty hard, but not in a hurting each other intentional way. You
Right.
know?
When you're in there with him, like his pace and everything that people talk about, are you blown away by it?
Yeah, for sure. That's why like he's helped me evolve a lot in my control. Because for example, if I don't control Merab, like for example, if I take him down and I don't control him, um, and we just scramble, he's gonna beat me every day, because I can like scramble with him, but at a point he will out cardio me.
Mm.
So I gotta control him. I got like if I get the back, I gotta keep the back for like the whole round, cause if I let him get out and we scramble and stuff, by the third round he's already like doing whatever. So
Yo, I'm out here in Vegas. Can I get the Raul burger from Carl's Jr.?
yeah,
They sell it out here?
it's
Because it's a
coming-
West Coast thing, Carl's Jr. We don't have it on the East Coast.
No, it's gonna be worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah,
But do they even have Carl's Jr. on the East Coast in New York? Do they have that? Maybe.
I think they have at least one.
Is it out now?
They have some in Mexico. It's gonna come out in July.
Oh, July.
July. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna have me do a meet and greet in Carl's Jr. They're gonna set up like a boxing ring and all this other
Oh,
stuff.
sick.
And then we're gonna release it right there when I do the meet and greet.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gonna make them for the people?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like just having fun with the people.
Yo, this is a big deal, man.
Yeah.
It's a huge sponsor.
Yeah, that's why like I'm thankful for like everything that the sport has given me besides fighting.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
They reached out to you, or you guys reached out to them?
I'm pretty sure they reached out to us.
Man,
Yeah.
because you're blowing up.
Yeah.
I see. How many followers now on Instagram?
1.5 million.
Yo,
Yeah.
amazing. Are most of them from Mexico or Hispanic countries or?
My number one country is United States. My second is Mexico. I got Brazil. I got Argentina. I don't know why I have India.
India. I saw you. Were you at the UFC BJJ event last night?
Yeah.
With Mackenzie and Pollyanna. I saw you there holding court.
Yeah.
Chiwiwi. I love it. Was it good?
Yeah, the event was good for sure.
Yeah. Mikey Musumeci.
Yeah, no, he's like a nerd. Like
Legit.
He's legit at it, you know.
A real fighting nerd. That guy.
Yeah.
I saw Frank Mir's daughter. You know Bella Mir? Did you see
Yeah,
her?
yeah.
She's incredible.
No, she's a beast.
She's unbelievably strong.
Yeah, she's the reason why I went pro too at 17, because I saw I would turn into her fights, and she was 17, and she was fighting pro, so that's how I found out. And I asked my manager, hey, like how did she fight in pro at 17? Because I wasn't gonna go pro till I was 18. But when I saw that, I was still 16 at the time. I was like, shit, like let me go to Mexico too. That's why I went to Mexico.
Oh wow!
I'm a pro fight.
Do you know her?
Yeah,
From
I've trained with her a couple times. One time, I underestimated her, you know, because obviously, you know, I don't go hard with girls, but she's actually good. Like, she's strong and stuff. And she tapped me in a knee bar.
Come on.
Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah. So
Yo, knee bar?
I was taking her down, and she went for a leg lock, and I was like, she's not going to know what to do. You know? And she got a knee bar, and I couldn't get out of that tap. So I had to get her back.
But she didn't pull. She didn't try to hurt you. No. You had to get her back. What does that mean?
I had to tap her back.
You did? With what? With what?
Huh?
With what?
I think I got either armbar or like a rear naked choke. Yeah.
You know that's Frank Mir's daughter.
Yeah. I know. No, Frank Mir's scary. Like, I think I sparred him one time too. But he sparred my brother, and he did like a double blast, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, they were sparring MMA, and I didn't think he could move that fast, you know? Like, he's over here moving, and out of nowhere, boom, he shoots a double blast and, like, sends my brother flying, and I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I was like,
they're beasts.
Yeah.
So are you. Hey, we're doing this thing where we're asking everyone who stopped by to sign our felt poker table here, and we're gonna auction it off and give all the money to Ben Askren's family because he's going through a tough time. So if you don't mind doing that, that would be great. Yeah. And I really appreciate you coming by. It's great to meet you in person, man.
Thank you, bro.
You're the freaking man. Keep it up, and I look forward to seeing you September 13th
against
top 10 mystery opponent. So where's our? It's right over there. There's a Sharpie right over there. Raul Rosas Jr. Go check out his burger over at Carl's Jr. beginning in July. Yeah, let's see. Does he write Chiwiwis? I didn't even get you to say one chi. Ooh, this is a sick signature you got here. Yo, double R. Yo, who taught you how to do a signature like that?
I was just in class, like I would do a lot, and I decided to...
Yo, you didn't give us one Chiwiwis while you were here. Into the microphone. Wait, finish it. Finish. Yeah, the fans on our YouTube, we're live right now. Oh, he even writes the Chiwiwis. Yeah. What a stud. You trademarked that?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, I did it.
Give us one into the microphone before we go, because when you do it on Zoom, you know, it pops.
Yeah, I wonder if right here will work.
No, here it will be good. Here we go. 3, 2.
Chiwiwis!
Yeah. The man. Thank you so much. There he is. Raul Rosas Jr. stopping by. What a stud. 2.5 years left before he can break John Jones's record, and he is well on his way. Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.